Welcome back to GMNC. We're chatting to Sammy and she's a Miss Ballito finalist. Good morning, Sammy. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. So tell us a bit about you. Besides Miss Ballito, what are you up to?
Okay, so my name is Sammy and I'm originally from Stanger and I live in Durban because I study there.
What are you studying?
Information technology. Yes,
nice.
system development.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And how's your journey been thus far?
Oh, kind of challenging but fun as well because
That sounds about right. It is a very personal growth kind of journey. So.
yes.
How have you been finding the other girls and the other contestants?
Oh, they are really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice, and everyone is just kind, fun, easy to talk to, and very understanding as well.
Well, that's awesome. So it's a bit of like camaraderie kind of situation, which is very cool.
Yes.
And tell me about your project. What are you up to?
Okay, so with my project, it's a subject. The subject that I preserve is very close to my heart. So it was inspired by a little girl who was actually a victim of rape.
Okay.
And sadly she wasn't aware of it. So as growing up, that's when she came to realize about it.
Okay.
Yeah, because as we know, most of the parents, they don't usually discuss about things like that to their kids and who's not to touch you and things like that.
Yes.
So my project is collecting sanitary pads. Yes, and then when collected, and I'm gonna select a school that is disadvantaged,
Right.
and go donate the pads to that school. So, yeah.
Awesome. And then should you win Miss Ballito, what would you be doing?
Oh,
Extended plans.
yeah. So it would be such a privilege to hold the title, and I'd like to use the platform to actually extend my project. Yes, and this will actually give a solid foundation for my project, where I'll be like regularly collecting sanitary pads and then donating them to disadvantaged schools, because I've noticed, like in high school, I had a friend of mine and it was really nice. They used to give pads, but they used to give like once in a while.
Okay.
So I thought, okay, why not if it used to occur like more often, where kids get to receive sanitary pads, because
Right.
there are a lot of people who are struggling just to get those.
Yes, and I mean, if you don't have it, it stops you from going to school and things
Yes,
like that.
that's the aim actually, because going back to my advocacy and what I'm implementing, which is education and gender-based violence. So like when kids get absent in school, there are higher chances where they would miss the lessons where they're teaching about things like that. Because obviously African parents, they don't usually talk to their parents about what is going on around the world, what other people can do, other people's intentions. Yeah,
I think sex is a topic that's not talked about by many cultures and many races. I don't think it's just limited to African,
yes,
you know?
Yes, and actually I feel like maybe my parents, they feel embarrassed to discuss things like this.
Yes.
But also I'd like to use the platform also to ship a message to every parent out there that not to entrust their female child with just any male gender out there.
Of course.
Because going back to what I said about a girl, like this person that was abusing this girl is actually a security guard.
Oh no.
A
So it's
security
somebody that
guard.
actually is in a position of trust
Yes.
and authority, actually.
Yes, it's actually those around us.
So you never know.
You
Yeah.
never know.
Talking about it and awareness is definitely the first step, you know.
Yes, that's the most important part of my project, like sending out a message, and that's why I would be more into gender-based violence. But I think education is more important. We need to be educated about things that are really important from a young age. So where parents discuss with their kids, especially their female child, who they talk to, how they present themselves, how they behave around this gender, and who's supposed to see them, things like that.
Definitely, I fully
Yes.
agree. It's quite the cause, and all the best to you.
Thank you so much.
Super. And yeah, so your Miss Ballito journey is going well, which is great, and you're using the platform for a great cause. So that's awesome. Do you need any community support?
Yeah, it would be
Perhaps
very...
in buying sanitary pads or things like that? How can we assist you guys?
Okay, so like my aim actually was to like go around into stores, because most of the time some other stores, they don't really like give out the pads and all that. But I know when I walk into stores, small stores, speak to the manager, they might give out something, and you know, regularly and things like that, and leave out a box maybe at Spar or somewhere there, where the customers, when they come to buy their stuff and all that, whoever feels like donating will just drop off there the pads
Cool.
and things like that. Yeah.
And how can people get hold of you?
Oh, I can be found on Instagram at Samira Sami with the I after Y.
Uh-huh.
And then on Facebook, Samira without the Y. And then BB Lila,
Okay.
Sami, and also on WhatsApp.
Cool. All your handles will be up for everyone to see, so that's
Yes.
awesome. Thank you for joining us, and all the best to you. And your course
Thank
is
you.
incredible, so I hope you flourish in it. Well done.
Thank you so much.
There you have it. That was the gorgeous Sammy, a Miss Ballito finalist. Next up, we'll be watching a pre-recording with Chapman Building. Stay tuned.